Wishlist.io.
Hey my scrappy friends, welcome to my channel today. I am doing a layout for day 17 for Follow a Sketch February, which is almost done. Can you believe it? I can't believe February is almost done. So this layout was supposed to go up on Monday, but it did not. And that's okay. I have been working my butt off, and that card that you see me cutting right there, that is an exclusive Crafty Maven Getaway card. So, I'm using it. It's part of my February for the Love of Homemade Kits kit. I added the digital cards that I designed for the store, and that store should be live on Saturday morning. So definitely check that out so that you can see what we have there. All the stuff right now is going to be digital, or we have some sequins and some felt hearts. So, and we have our grand opening happening in March. So we'll have a little bit bigger of a launch and we'll have more stuff. So we're kind of soft launching because it took so long for me to get the store ready. I thought it would be quicker. It is not. So props and hats off to anyone who's opened up a digital store, and just hats off. It's a lot of on the back end work. And anyway, so I'm using the February kit, and I'm loving this kit, and it worked perfectly for my photo. And my photo is, I don't know what size that is. I printed that off on printer paper, and I did a whole bunch of pictures on there. That's just an 8x10 size. So though I won't be doing it the same way again, and maybe I'll go through some point and share how I print those off once I get a good routine down. Because right now, the best way that I found is to put them in the Project Life app and do the 6x8 size. But then I feel like I lose a whole bunch of the paper. So I don't know. And I don't have Adobe anymore. So, and I'm not going to pay for a subscription right now. But right now you see me playing around with the layers. I stay sort of true to the sketch, except for the size. I didn't keep the size, and that card was a 4x6, and I just cut it down, and it has a lot of white empty space, anyway. So I had a super fun time designing the cards in this, this mini kit. So there's going to be a mini kit, and you could just buy the cards also. Anyway, so I am doing this photo, which is a pair of DC shoes. And, actually this kind of goes along with my 52 weeks of 52 favorite photos. I might put that in there too, because this story is for that week too. And, my husband was out shopping with my daughter, and they were getting, I don't even know what they were getting. They were getting some stuff, and they happened to see these shoes, and I have been talking about a pair of, I think they were Vans that I had, gosh, over 10 years ago. So yeah. Actually, I probably got them closer to when my oldest daughter was born, and they were my favorite pair of sneakers. They're the skating ones, and they have the pink and the black, and it just is fun and comfy. And I wore those shoes out so bad the soles came off. And so when he seen those, he was like, oh, I think these might be the ones that she was talking about, because I was telling him about these shoes that I used to have, and they're my favorite, and I was so sad that I had to, throw them away. But that's just how it is with shoes sometimes. And so when he seen them, he picked them up, and I was so happy. I screamed and jumped, and then I took a picture of it because I knew that I needed to tell this story. So, and honestly, this collection works perfectly with that picture because there's so much pink in it. I'm going to cut some of these flowers out. Though it would have been kind of fun to add more hearts or something, but I've been doing a lot of hearts, so I wanted to do some flowers. And actually, I do have some flowers in the collection or the mini kit that I made, the digital one, but I wasn't completely done with it when I made this layout. So, because I made this a couple of weeks ago, and that's just how far behind I am in everything. But I am having fun doing all this fun stuff. So I'm just going to kind of play around. And I thought about putting the flowers up there, even though that's not really there's nothing there on the sketch. And honestly, you don't have to stick right to the sketch. It's just kind of like a good starting off point. But I really did like where some of the things were on there. And I knew that I could really play around with layering and stuff. So that's why I'm cutting out all of these pieces by hand. I didn't have you watch me do it. And actually a lot of it ended up being off screen anyway. So I also cut out some of those leaves, and I really like that black with the white and stuff. The inside of those flowers aren't pink. They're more of like a coral color. And so that is a little bit different, but I think with everything, it looks really good. And then I have some chipboard in that kit that I made for the Love of Homemade kit. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. And it was a good way to get rid of some of my kits. There's my kits that I made, and then use up all of that chipboard because it just sits there. And I mean, obviously we can just keep using it. Valentine's Day comes around every year, or like that theme that you would use does too. Like I know a lot of people like to store their stuff in colors and do stuff that way, which I wish I could do that because that would be really fun, because I do think of colors often when I'm scrapping, which is why I paired so much pink with this photo. But then I also just added a few pops of that teal just to kind of go with that card, and I really had fun with this. And then I remembered that I had these other pieces that were from Simple Stories, and so I'm gonna put that in there. I kind of played around with how I wanted that to go with the epic. I really loved that. I think that it's just kind of fun and cheeky. Well, I guess not necessarily cheeky, but fun in the sense of that it was epic for my day, and so it really added to it. And then I have this bag of like embellishments, and at first when I pulled them, I didn't realize that there are just like tons of different stuff. I think the card down at the bottom, that piece that I just put in, was from Click Kits, like one of the first kits that I used I think I was a guest designer. So that was before I actually made their like team full time. And that was one of my favorite kits. I had so much fun using that kit when I was guest designing. That was right before I moved from Hawaii. That was in the winter time. So anyway, and then I cut out these, and I don't know if they're scraptastic. I have no idea. But they're there, and they went really well. And once again, it kind of had a little bit of that teal color, but a lot of pinks. So it really helps pull out and tie in with the pink in my shoes. And so I feel like I'm almost done with this, but I just kind of play around with stuff and figure out how I want everything. I really just love layers. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like to do layers? Sometimes I know I can get a little carried away, and then I remind myself that I'm having fun when I do this, and I really enjoy it. And most of the time I don't notice how much I've layered things even after I'm done. So I think that means that it's fine for my style. So. But I'm just curious how you guys are. If you guys are like that, or if you guys try to like hold back and stuff. And then I use these, and they're super fun. I don't have any other colors that are that color on there. That's like that rose gold coppery color, and it's one of my favorite colors. I love these thickers, so I'm going to be sad when they're gone, but that's okay. There'll always be more. I think it's one of my all-time favorite thickers, actually. There's these gold ones with a really fine gold glitter that I think is my all-time favorite. I don't remember what collection they're from, but anyway, they're a thinner style. And then I have these stickers. I think I'm trying to remember what those are from, because it's from a big sheet that had like some embellishment stickers, and then it also had those, the letters. So I'm just going to tie this off with some hearts, and I'm just going to put them all around. And it's just super fun. It just ties it in really well. So it's just a fun way to use like Valentine's Day themed stuff, but not really Valentine's Day at all. So, and yay for me, I got to document one of my favorite styles of shoes. And so now I get to wear these and wear them out just like my original ones. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great scrappy weekend. And don't forget to head over to our website or our store and just kind of check around and look and see what we have. We're starting to get a new feel and look, and so things are going to be changing over the next few months, and I am super excited about it. See you guys later. Bye.
Artlist.io